Hi everyone, Leon here from LH Realty. For this week, we are seeing another shift in the North Shore markets. It's happening on the supply side. New stock levels on the Up North Shore have increased quite a bit. This week alone, the Up North Shore recorded around 36 new listings compared to only 22 new listings across the Lower North Shore. And what's particularly interesting is where the stock coming from. Wahroonga has 12 new listings, while St Ives added another 8, meaning these two suburbs alone contributed around 20 new listings this week. Compared to last week, this is a fairly significant increase in supply across the Up North Shore markets. Now, despite the increase in listings, transactions activity have remained relatively solid. On the Up North Shore, we saw around 18 sales this week, including 5 sales in Pymble, 3 in Turramurra, and 3 in Killara. So buyers' demand is still holding up well in these core family markets. Meanwhile, on the Lower North Shore, we recorded around 14 sales in total, with Mossman contributing 4 transactions. And outside of Mossman, most Lower North Shore suburbs remained relatively quiet again this week. So we are continuing to see a very concentrated market where activity is mainly happening in selected suburbs and specific buyer segments. Now, looking at some of the standout sales this week, on the Up North Shore, 20 Tennyson Avenue, Turramurra sold for $6.85 million. This 3 to 4 years old Meadowbank built home sits on a massive 1340 square meter block and sold after over 90 days on the market to a local Up North Shore buyer from Pymble, upgrading their family home. And in Killara, after more than 2 years on the market and off market, and also multiple local agents, 7 Arnold Street finally sold for around $7.15 million last week. This fully transformed heritage home, located just steps from Killara Station, had been extensively modernized internally. And after some last-minute competition, a local Chinese buyer secured this property in the end. So we are clearly seeing more supply returning to the market, especially across the Up North Shore area. But at the same time, quality homes in strong school catchments and premium family locations are still attracting genuine buyer demand. The difference now is buyers are taking longer to make decisions, comparing more options, and negotiating harder before committing. Thanks for watching. See you next week.